Hello, this is Sue. Sure, go ahead and put her through. Thank you. Hi, Kelly, it's Sue. Sure, how old is she? And at Deaconess? Okay, I'll be there in about 15-20 minutes. Okay, thanks. Bye. When the phone rings, it's generally in the dead of night, and you don't know what's on the other end. The minute you get to the hospital and you walk through the door, everything changes. My name is Sue, and I'm the volunteer coordinator and advocate at Lutheran Community Services.
My name is Kelly Murphy, and I'm a sexual assault nurse examiner at Deaconess Medical Center in the emergency department. And the advocates at Lutheran Services are invaluable to us as emergency department nurses as they support the client, the victim, when they come into the emergency department. When an individual presents at the emergency department, we then start the in-depth process of collecting evidence for the sexual assault kit. And this is a very lengthy process, and I inform the patient that they will be with me anywhere from 3 hours to sometimes up to 6 hours.
Rarely is it a stranger rape. It's generally someone we know. It's someone that we have put our trust in. It's a friend. It's a neighbor, it's a family member, it's a boyfriend, it's a girlfriend, it's a husband or wife. It can be anybody at any time. And you know somebody who's been a victim.
I'm Sergeant Steve Wool, and I supervise detectives in the Spokane Police Special Victims Unit. As a Special Victims Unit investigator, our role is to grab the initial information from patrol. So patrol responds and deals with the crisis right after it happens. And the victim advocate works with us throughout the whole process, but their goal is focused on the victim, where we have to focus on the victim part of the time, suspect part of the time, witnesses part of the time, and then the prosecutor. And so they are focused 100% on the victim. And so they play a crucial role for us in getting the victim there mentally, physically, and get them ready to walk down that criminal justice path with us.
My name is Lynn Everson, and I work for Spokane Regional Health District. We've had a working relationship with Lutheran Community Services for the last 7 years. About 3 years ago, there was a level 3 sex offender on the streets who was targeting prostituted women. He would pick them up, take them to his home in Spokane Valley. He would rape and torture them. The difficult thing for the advocate is that the women that he selected are homeless. They are using drugs. Most of them struggle with some kind of mental health issue. And yet, 5 of the 6 victims testified in court. Because the victim advocate was there with them every step of the way for 2 years, this level 3 sex offender is in prison for the rest of his life, where he belongs. That could never have happened without an advocate.
The court process can become overwhelming for a person who's been victimized. It can be extremely frustrating. It can be demeaning. So it is of the utmost importance, I would say, to be continually reminding not only us, but the other persons involved in the judicial system that these persons are so much more than what has happened to them, and the Lutheran advocates are able to do that. My name is Sharon Headland, and I'm a deputy prosecutor here in Spokane County. When a case is resolved, whether it be through a plea negotiation or through a trial decision, the prosecutor's office is able to close their case. We're able to walk away from what has happened to this victim. The victim, however, cannot walk away from what has happened to them, but they can walk with an advocate from Lutheran Community Services who will help them get through this process.
The one thing that I want that victim to come away with is this has been probably one of the worst events of their life. But there was somebody who came to me, who stayed with me, who believed me, who I could put my trust in. They were our friends, our neighbors, our sons and daughters, and they deserve to be heard and to be trusted, and to know it's not their fault, to know that there's always somebody there who's going to believe them. The victims are rarely heard, and so if we can be a voice for them somehow, and sometimes it's in the middle of the night when nobody hears a voice, then that's okay with us. And that's why we love what we do. That's why we do the tremendous job for this community.